Hello, good afternoon and welcome to a new video. And in today's video we've got some sad news to tell you about Younger Oldie. I don't know if you watch or subscribe to his channel, but we saw a community post from his channel. Somebody and his family must have posted that sadly he's passed away.
Yeah, real shock, because we only saw him a few weeks ago up at Triumph, and
yeah,
you just never know how long you've got.
We were drinking a coffee with him only a few weeks ago at Triumph, and he's a lovely guy. He didn't get in front of the camera that much, but he's done quite a few videos on biking in retirement, and didn't see him coming, did you?
True biker, I think.
Yeah, he was a proper biker. He did a lot of training, and we don't know what happened, but I know recently he found out he'd got a lot more health issues than he thought he had.
Yeah, it was a video a couple of months ago where he'd been to the hospital, thought he was fine.
And they told him he'd got diabetes and quite a few other things.
Heart failure and all sorts of issues.
We will probably go to the funeral if we can. It's on the 18th of October. I believe there's going to be a final blast ride, which indicates he might have motorcycle funerals, but I don't know the details yet, but when we find out more, we'll post them up. Are we going to get on the bikes? And
I think
we're
so.
going
Go for a little ride and see if we can test out these new microphones and see if they're any better.
Yes, and I should say a quick thank you to Jerry over in the United States of America.
Oh yes,
He sent us
stickers.
He sent us stickers,
yes.
And I found out a way to keep to keep Jerry behind me. The Flat Cap Cafe Racer is always behind me. Do you want to show the camera?
On the back of the helmet.
There. You'll never be in front of me, Jerry. Unfortunately, you might be, because Carol's got one on her top box. So she's always in front of me. So
yeah. Thank you very much for those anyway.
Yeah, but thank you for that. And we've hopefully dispatched the other ones that you sent to us around the country.
Yeah.
We're hoping they'll have arrived.
Yeah.
I've got a giveaway. We're going to keep that to the end of the video, just to keep you watching. All right. Shall we get on the bikes?
Come on, let's get moving.
And we'll test out some more gear.
Yeah.
You're okay. There's nothing coming up the hill.
Thank you.
We're having another first test of a different audio setup again. And the reasons are pretty obvious. In the last couple of published videos, Carol's audio kept dropping out, mainly because the battery was dead in her sender. So we've got new Rode senders, and we had new Rode microphones that we put into the helmets, and we used those for our recent Wales tour, which you've not seen yet, but which is in the editing process. And unfortunately, lots of the onboard sound is blown out. It's so disappointing, but we decided to do that trip very much last minute.
Yeah, we just haven't had time to test the new microphones, had we? And we should have known, really, because we'd had a similar setup before and it did similar, but...
we banged it all together, didn't we? And we booked everything last minute, and we did a very, very quick test, which we thought was okay, but it wasn't. Yeah,
so the Wales tour, when it's edited, might not have much talking in it.
But I want to do my best, because we had some beautiful weather, some fabulous scenery, which I'm hoping I can make interesting enough you guys want to watch.
So we've also booked tickets for the Stafford Classic Bike show.
Yeah, we're definitely going there, because they do more of the 80s stuff there, don't they, in this show?
Yeah, we'll probably have a little mooch around the auction as well.
If there's any particular bikes you're really interested in that you think we should look at the Classic Bike show, let us know below. I mean, we've got a particular interest. I've got a particular interest in the 80s two-strokes, and unless somebody tells me any different, that's what I should be concentrating on. But somebody will say, you walked right by that bike and you didn't comment on it. Well, I'm sorry, it's just how it is.
There's hundreds of bikes to look at,
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. If anybody else is going to the Stafford Classic, let us know, and we can perhaps
we should be there on the Saturday.
And say hello. And but what I am interested in is maybe going round the auction and seeing what the bikes are up for, and what we normally try and do is find out what they eventually sell for before we post a video.
Yeah, because we were watching Freddie Dobbs on Tuesday at Dobbs the other day, and he was saying the bottoms fell out of the classic bike market, wasn't he? And
well, yeah, if you believe everything
right
Freddie says, but
well, yeah, but I think there probably is a bit of a lowering of expectation on what some of these bikes will fetch, because you know there isn't much interest in the younger generation, so the people who want these bikes are dying out, aren't they?
No, and it's amazing when you go round these sales how many have got notes on them, sale, and there's like about 10 or 15 bikes sale from the estate of a deceased. You know, obviously a massive bike collector and enthusiast. As soon as he pops his clogs, the family flog all his bikes.
Yeah.
I think you're seeing it generally now in the second-hand market. I think bikes aren't fetching what they were, and I think you've got to be, if you're selling privately a second-hand bike, you've got to be realistic of what you expect to get for it. And I think the other problem selling second-hand at the moment as well, if you've got a fairly expensive motorcycle, lots of people want to buy on credit, and you can't do that if you're buying privately. And that's where the dealers have got one upon you.
Yeah. I mean, people buy bikes in very different ways to us. We always just pay for the bike, don't we? But
we do,
lots of people pay on a monthly scheme, either a PCP or a loan or that type of thing, and they don't actually have the 10 or 12 or 15 grand to pay on the bike just there, and whereas we'd rather save that money over the 10 years and then buy another bike with the money we've saved. We're a bit old school, aren't we?
Well, everybody does it differently, don't they? Why spend on a new motorcycle when your existing bike does everything you want?
When it's so good. I mean, why would you? It's just a wonderful machine.
I can't imagine there's anything more exciting to ride than this.
I know there's a couple of bikes, one of which is Daniel Craig's 007 bike, his Triumph, and I think they might be at Triumph at the moment, so we can perhaps have a little sneak
Are they being
preview
auctioned off then?
They're being auctioned off in aid of the Lifeboats, I think. I think he's donating it to that, so... Okay.
Well, we'll see if we can get a couple of pictures of that, because we're going to go and get something to eat from our normal stop off at Triumph.
Favourite cafe, The classic bikes is an interesting thing. People will buy them as an investment, and I'm not sure they're such an investment these days.
I'm not sure they're an investment, and certainly one that is a bag of bits for restoration.
Oh, there's a few of those in the auction. We'll see what they go for as well.
I don't think there's money in restoration. I think you've got to really want to do it.
Well, there's not that many people around with the skills to be able to rebuild it, isn't there? I mean,
if you're paying someone to rebuild a classic bike for you, you pay an absolute fortune, and that bike, unless it's a very, very rare bike, is never going to fetch what you spent on doing it up. I haven't got my Satnav on, so I'm not sure.
Well, I have, but I haven't put a destination in.
Well, that's not very good, is it? New Satnav as well.
Well, it's complicated.
You'll have to do a review of that Satnav.
When I've worked out how to use it.
When you've worked it. It did okay in Wales, didn't it?
It did okay, but I think you have to be very precise of where you want it to go.
We had issues, didn't we?
We had issues, The Satnavs didn't agree.
No, we've got routes for Wales. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. And we couldn't even get our own Satnavs to agree on the route.
No.
Even though we put the same route into both, so God knows what it would be if we ever share them.
Yeah, well, I've put them up there in the share box, but whether you want to risk it, I don't know.
Mud. The other question we've got for you, who is going to the NEC Motorcycle Live?
Yeah, lots of people who've been to the ABR said the ABR is better, and everybody who's normally at the NEC was at the ABR. So
did you not say Didn't you say that you'd read that the NEC is trying to do some of the things the ABR does now? Because I think they're getting a bit worried that they're stealing their thunder.
That it's all a bit samey, isn't it, every year, and people are expecting a bit more. So I don't know what they're intending doing, because obviously it's a November event and it's inside, and there are limitations.
Who's going and who isn't going, and if you're not going, why not? Because I mean, I think some people will cite that they think it's a rip-off.
Well, the parking's
the price,
expensive, isn't it?
It's not even so much getting in, it's what they charge you if you go in your car. And lots of people that time of the year want to go in a car.
Yeah.
And they rip you off for the parking, don't they?
I'm not sure if there are any new bikes coming out you want to look at the NEC, is there?
We'll probably be there on the Saturday, won't we? The first day it's open.
I would guess
and
so.
I'll hopefully be there a few times in the week, all being well. Or when I visited Shad UK, they say they're going to be there. Whether he'll welcome me or not, I don't know. after our little review of the panniers, and if you haven't seen that video where I review it, reveal that they've had to replace both my Shad panniers. Oh God,
Ooh,
God, that was close. That was close. Blimey.
Cool.
That was like an inch away from his wing mirror.
Yeah, and he was on the glass verge.
He was on the grass verge as well. He's well on the other side of the road, isn't he?
No, yeah, he doesn't intend to get him past.
The trouble is with these tractors now, these contractors, they don't just go like half a mile from the field to the local farm. They'll do about 30 miles on the road. I mean, look where he is. Look, he don't want you to come by, does he?
No, there's just
There's
not
no
squeeze
chance
him,
you're going to come by.
Come in.
Yeah, pull in now. There's one of your mates coming the other way.
Yeah.
Now let's get by him before he pulls away again. Get ready. As soon as this guy's gone.
He's sod.
Fuck.
Can you believe that?
Why wouldn't? Why wouldn't
you just
they?
sit there for 2 seconds longer so we could go back? Not even got a registration number on the back, has he?
Yeah. When we used to drive the tractors, at least we were considerate to the traffic. Go on, mate. Go on. Go on. Anyway, shall we tell folks about the giveaway?
Oh, your giveaway, yeah. Well, they might not want it.
No, nobody might want it. But as you know, I've recently changed all my luggage to Shad luggage, including the top box. And that means the top box that I used to use, which is a Givi monokey, and I'll put the exact box it is up on the screen now. That is surplus to requirements, and I realise it's a horrible sort of faded fluorescent yellow and black, but it's a good box. It still works. I think we've got both keys. We've definitely got one key with it anyway. And I think you just about get 2 helmets in it. It's quite a big box. Givi mono key. It does come with lots of channel stickers. I'm afraid if you donated a sticker, I'm going to donate your sticker with my box.
And the mounting plate.
Yeah, and the mounting plate, the Givi mounting plate, which you can see on the screen now. It's still connected to the 2 arms I fitted it to my MT10. So if you've got an MT10, it will fit straight onto your bike.
Straight on, yeah.
Apart from the bolts, which the bolts and the spaces have been reused on a different project. If you are interested and you live relatively close to us, because I am definitely not posting it or arranging couriers or anything. If you are interested, drop me a line, drop me a note down in the comments, and if there's several people interested, all I can do is take time-wise what's time-stamped in the comments below as the first comment, but you must be able to collect from our place near Ashby de la Zouche in Leicestershire, central England, you need to be able to tell me why you like it, really, what you're going to do with it.
Will it be useful to you?
It's a little bit scratched where it's been dropped, so it's not perfect, but a good box still. There's a plastic cow looking through the hedge back there.
Was there?
Yeah. Remember that place we went to in Devon on Saddlebags ride, where they did plastic cows or fiberglass cows? What's that weird place called?
I can't remember now. What's it called? It's a weird place. Just plastic everything.
They did dinosaurs and all sorts. Yeah. Anybody's closer to Richard from Younger Oldie channel and knows what the arrangements are, if they could possibly message me or
let us know, because we do
let us know on an email, and it's banditmanuk@gmail.com.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I was a little bit surprised how upset I was to learn of his passing, you know.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised how upset you were. I think it's the shock of knowing somebody who's about the same age as
just
yourself.
Could not believe it. You know, 1 minute you're there and the next minute you're gone. That's it.
I don't want to pickle, I just want to ride my motorcycle. Oh, I don't want to pickle, just want to ride my motorcycle. I don't want to die, just want to ride my motorcycle.